Hello and welcome to another Legacy video. This is going to be me testing for the Legacy event this weekend. And we're going to be trying out some Primetime deck. Yay, Primetime. So we're playing what we're calling Titanic Dryad. So this is a Chalice deck with Mox Dam and Ancient Tomb to play the Chalice ahead of schedule. We have access to Once Upon a Time, Abrupt Decay to destroy problematic permanents, Uro, Tracker, Excavator, and Dryad, Greens and Zenith to get all of them, also Primetime of course, for the late game. And then we have a bunch of different lands that do stuff, which are the best kind of lands. Ancient Tombs, Bayous for mana, Cavern of Souls to make our stuff uncounterable, Field of the Dead because it's great, fetch lands and like stuff like that, and then Wastelands and Valakuts to go with our Dryads. So yeah, we're gonna see how this one works out. But yeah, certainly an interesting sideboard for sure. Vraska and Oko. We're gonna see how these folks are going to do stuff for us. Karakas for sure makes sense in the sideboard. Trinisphere against combo decks, Plague Engineers, of course. And a bunch of green dudes. Titania, I love this card. This card is so great. Big fan of this one. I wonder how we're gonna do with Field of the Dead, because it seems like we don't have that many cards with that many lands with different names. Wasteland might be a little bit too much in this deck. Maybe we don't want to be playing Wasteland. I guess that's the kind of stuff that I want to learn, right? I want to see like how the deck plays out, what it does well and what it doesn't do well. Okay, so double Zenith. This means that I can go turn 1 Arbor, turn 2 Udo? Yeah, sure. It seems like it does. Like, this hand does stuff, right? We like doing stuff. Legacy seems like significant sooner than Modern. It's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. When is this event? It's this Sunday. I didn't know. Like, I played the event this past Saturday mostly because my QBs were going to expire. And then I ended up doing well, and apparently the event is this Sunday. I figured that out this morning. Cool, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, so every fetch land is practically the same. We have to remember we have Ramming Up in the deck. We also have Tracker that we can Zenith for. So we do have a ton of options. We do have a lot of options here. Hey Chief, how's it going? Opponent chose to not shuffle. That's bad news for us. I guess we could Dryad. Yeah, I like that. Dryad into Once Upon a Time. Sounds pretty good. I guess there's no need for me to do this now. So let's... Days, I guess. Like to play into Days, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 mana so far. Cavern is probably... oof, both of these are very good. I think I'm going to go with the Cavern of Souls. Both of those were very, very good options, though. But if we're playing against Delver, then Cavern plus Uro is probably unbeatable for them. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess we wanted the... guess we wanted the other one, huh? Thank you for the follow, Alpaca Twob. We definitely wanted that Wasteland, huh? because of ramming up excavator, I should have gone to the wasteland anyway. That was actually my mistake. All right, waste off the top. Let's do it. Wasteland. Wasteland? Off the top. Wasteland. Okay. It's not nothing. For a whiff, it was a pretty decent whiff. Like 11 or something for more stream. Nice, Chief. You're the man. You're the man. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, we did. Remember that turn when I got a cavern instead of a wasteland? Feels bad, man. Trinisphere looks good against the Infects, particularly on the play. Engineer looks pretty good against the Infect as well. And that's probably it. Can we map for Falcons? Yeah. Both can probably go. Yeah, Wasteland Rhyming App seems like a real strategy for us. Imagine cutting primetime against. Yeah, I mean, primetime versus Infect. It doesn't matter the format. Primetime's probably not going to have a good time regardless. Okay, I'm going to keep this. Lead on Once Upon a Time. We're probably going to track her on one. Probably gonna name Carrier on Plague Engineer. And if they play Listener Elf, we got him, chat. Yes. So I think we just name Human here. Oh no, we name Carrier here. Carrier. And then we name Human here. Yeah, because Human actually kills Blighted Agent. Human kills both Noble Hierarch and Blighted Agent, which is pretty ass. Definitely Human, yeah. Faux show. Yo, Alan19, thank you for the follow. Alright, it's looking pretty... It's looking pretty aight. I guess that we could die to like end step crop rotation and like kill you, so we're still not off the hook. Certainly not off the hook. Alright. Crop rot, yeah. God damn it, we're gonna die again. Ugh. I mean, I think my plays were correct. It's just, I think my lines were correct. Like, what could I have done different? It's just like, I think it was a keep. I think that I did everything correctly. It's just sometimes you just get got. Name Blinky of the Career Man, and then yeah, but like it's a matter of if I name Ink Moth instead of Human and they have Blight Agent, I lose to the Blight Agent. So it doesn't make any difference. Witch-Tail Man, thank you for the follow. And it also gives my opponent more mana to dig for whatever it is that they're missing. So like that is just hindsight. That's not the correct play. That's just hindsight thinking. When he has to play a Sorcery Beast, that still kills me. It doesn't matter. And I'm giving them more mana to like ponder and play cantrips and that shit. So I think it's still 100% correct for me to name Human. Sure. Exactly. It's just like, it's still the correct play. The fact that it would have won me that game after we know how the game played out, that's just hindsight thinking, and that's just not how you play Magic, basically. Or that's like not the way that you should play Magic, I guess. So we're playing against Snow Control of sorts. So this Wasteland probably not going to be really good. This deck nasty, nasty. I don't care. Fran, where would Magic players be without results or anything? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Results oriented is like the way to play Magic, right? Being results oriented. Okay, so Mox Diamond. We can discard this. And I think we just play this tracker, and if they have another force, we get got. And if they don't have another force, then value. Oh, this could also be Omni-Tell. So we can't get snaked here. Just gonna jam. Maybe I should have played a Cavern there just to like use my mana, I guess. Yep. I have an Omniscience now? Wow. Oh man. Good stuff, good stuff. Ramidam doesn't get countered by Loam, yeah. By Force, strictly better than Loam. Exactly. Just facts. Alright. Are we dead OP? Waste them, yeah. Right now. Waste them real quick. Just waste them real quick. Alright, so this has to be lethal. Okay, so we want Caracas, we want Trini Sphere, we want Rex Sage. And I guess we might want Oko. This is in the maybe. Bojukabal can go. Decay seems pretty awful. Raminap seems also pretty awful. Trackers is really bad as well. Yes. Are you playing on blue deck and facing the combo deck? Yeah, I mean we had the chalice right on turn 1 and they had the force for it, but like what are we blowing up with Decay? Let's see. This is why I wanted to stream Legacy, you know? We can just like go ahead and we can see Omni-Tell and we can see what's up. Ice Fang. So Ice Fang and Carpet of Flowers are not gonna bring it in. Library. I can't believe they have it disallowed in the sideboard, that's so hot. Yeah, just Library. Yeah, okay, so Abrupt Decay is not a card. So we're gonna be bringing in the tracker, I guess, at prime time? Seems better than Raminap. Raminap is a good way to like hit land drops sometimes. I guess we keep, and we're trying to draw into exactly. We're trying to once upon into exactly Ancient Tomb. If we once upon into exactly Ancient Tomb, then I think we have a very real shot at winning this game. But like this matchup seems so horrendous that I need to take risky hands. That's not it. We did find a Caracas, however. Oops. So we're going to Chalice on 2 and then Trinisphere on 3 and hope that somehow that is good enough. The good thing is that if they show Untitled, we can actually put the Trinisphere in play and we can slow them down to an extent, which is nice. Yeah, I think we still go for the Chalice here. So they use a force here, and this has a higher likelihood of actually resolving. Run into the other side of Blood Moon, so I still like Abrupt Decay. I mean, this is blue-green Omni-Tell, Scott, so I don't think that that's what we want to worry about. Got him. Grim, thank you for the follow. The best draw for us right here is exactly Reclamation Sage, or I guess a Wasteland. Sure, or just like this. Can't even cast Uro. Feels bad, man. I guess I'm not gonna cast the Mox Diamond. It was probably correct to play Diamond. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. I should have thought about that, and I didn't. That was my mistake. But you're right. You're right, Sui. Yeah, I mean these are the things that I wanted to to learn. Precisely. This matchup is tough. It does feel tough. Yeah. Karakasuro combo. Yeah, I'm interested in potentially bouncing my opponent's Greaserbrand or something. That seems a little bit more relevant than than bouncing my own Uro for value here. So that's what I'm going for. Yes, you can do that. That is definitely a combo. But again, I'm more concerned about. All right. So I guess we just YOLO here, right? At least it forces my opponent to use their turn in order to counter this guy instead of doing something else. And I'm gonna get a blue source here. So they're probably gonna have to force this. So otherwise we kind of win. So at least this time walks them. Oh wow, what? They don't have it? Poggers. Poggers. Wow, I did not expect that. This is very surprising. So I guess they impulsed into Cunning Wish, I want to assume, because otherwise they would have Cunning Wished last turn. Okay, they get the Echo in Truth, but we get the Omniscience. So they're going to Echo in Truth the Trinisphere, but now they need to... We might get there, chat. We might actually get there. 3-ball is Bay, indeed. 3-ball doing a work. 3-ball doing a work. So they can like bounce my Trinisphere, but whenever they show Untitled again, I'm gonna put it into play again. So it doesn't really do a lot for them. Yeah, exactly. So we got the lock. We got the soft lock right here. Free Ball is the forgotten piece of the unholy trinity of Choke and Blood Moon. I could see that. 3-ball is definitely doing some damage here. 1, 2. Crack clue. Let's see what's up. What's up, tracker? Tell me what's up. Another chalice? 1, 2, 1, 2. Till we can chalice for 3. That's the line, right? Just chalice for 3? Yeah. Like, we cannot play the Trinisphere, but again, it's not my plan to play the Trinisphere. So my opponent can bounce the Trinisphere and I cannot recast it, but they still cannot get rid of it in my hand. So now we have 2 lock pieces that my opponent cannot beat. Sweet. Which one do you want to Echo in Truth now? You take your pick. You take your pick. Chalices come back up. Okay. They're going to come back down next turn. Don't worry about it. You have 1 cantrip to cast. You have exactly 1 cantrip that you can cast to get you out of this. All right, Tribble did a lot of work there. I like that a lot. Yeah, that one felt good. That one felt good. I was expecting you to contribute in our EOT. Yeah. What Ikoria cards would you test in Titan? None. There's no Ikoria cards that are playable in Amulet, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep this hand. Turn 1 Dryad, turn 2 Chalice, and then we still have Trinisphere. And I think I'm gonna hold up the Green Zenith for Rexage. So I honestly think that we just never cast the Trinisphere, right? That's just not a thing that we do. My opponent can play around that by telling the Emrakul straight up. That's the way they play around it. No. They're playing blue-green. We actually saw Ice Fang in game 1. So we know that they are on blue-green. So this is going to name Giant, I guess. And now we're going to Chalice. And I'm not going to attack with the Dryad Arbor because of snake purposes. I guess now I am, because they don't have Snake Mana up. But yeah. Force on this. I'd be okay with that. Okay, no more cantrips for you. Basic Island. Swing for one. Your go. Too bad that if my opponent plays a show until I can't just put into play Titan. I'm very tempted to, but it's just not good enough, unfortunately. Sucks. Free prime time for value. There we go. Yes! Alright, so we're going to Zenith for... We're going to Zenith for Rexage. Got him. Titan hits Legacy. He's actually casting the more decks he's played. That is fair. That is fair. This is more for blue-green Stompy that we Titan Aurora. Yes, Trex. That's exactly what it is. We're also playing Dryads. So I guess that I'd rather Once Upon over Tracker here. Because it gets me closer to actually casting a Titan to finish this game. I'm not attacking with the Dryad because of the snake. How did I play 3-ball without paying mana? Because of this card. Free 3-ball is pretty good. Force of Vigor, brutal. Wow. That's pretty insane, actually. That's really fucking good. That's really fucking good. Oh, you were joking about it? Okay. Really? They just have another... They just have the combo rolled up again? Drawn from Dreams? Okay, cool. Alright, so if we draw a land, I'm going to be using... I'm going to be chalicing on 3 before I prime time, I think. So, best draw here is an untapped land. Or I guess a second Trinity Sphere would also be pretty good. Yeah, chalice on 3 is the plan. Not sure if it's gonna be good enough, but that is the plan. Because my opponent needs to put... They need to put together the combo yet again. That was a good Force of Vigor, though. That was a really good Force of Vigor. Untap land one time. Untap land one time. Yes! Yes, yes. Sad Tracker is sad, but... Alright, so they have the Force. Alright, so does my opponent have... Basically, they need everything. They just need another Show and Tell, they need another Omniscience, and they need another Embercoil. They need everything. Do they have it? You have to be kidding me. They totally have it, don't they? Yes! Yes, baby! Yes! We're gonna get Caracas and we're gonna bounce this motherfucker. Oh, wow, this is so hype. Oh. Easy. We can even get Sombos just to present lethal. Caracas, Field of the Dead. So now we're presenting lethal. Nice show and tells, nerd. Nice show and tells. Do we just need to use the Nomad Matchups emote with this deck as well? Hey, free prime time and 2 zombies. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Just like we drew it up. Yep. Remember that time where my opponent had force and they blew up both of my lock pieces? Both was really good here, yeah. We're on the play. Okay, we're gonna draw lands, aren't we? Totally gonna draw lands. Welcome to fight deck you face in the finals of the Legacy Challenge. It looked good. I don't know, because the lists have not been posted yet. They're getting lazy over there at Wizards. They are getting lazy over there. Savannah. Whoa. Thank you for the follow there, kinda MTG. Appreciate it. So I guess we chalice anyway here, right? Yeah, we definitely chalice. One mana short. If we Dryad, we get to Titan next turn, though? Nah, I think... this is actually close. So we can Dryad this turn, play field, and next turn we get to Titan if we draw any land, but if we don't draw any land, then it's so much better for me to Chalice here because it stops Mom and, more importantly, Source to Plusher. So I think I'm going to go for the Chalice. Next turn we can Dryad plus Decay, because Dryad fixes our mana for that. Say, be careful what you say about Wizards, I got a sports stream tomorrow. I know, yeah. Shh. Shh. Thalia? Okay. Two, 4. Rexage would really suck here, though. Like, really suck. I guess that's Rexage. Yep. Remember when I said that Rexage would really suck there? That's exactly what I meant. Exactly what I meant. Two, three, four. So I have to fetch and find any land. They have a knight. Ramming up. You have to blow that guy up. Don't get legacy or land taps for 2 mana hurts us here. Yes, our land that taps for 2 mana hurts us. I know it sucks, right? Alright, so I kind of have to kill this ramming up excavator because it's killing me. So I say let's do that first. So we're going to be taking 3 next turn. That's fine. I guess we can Zenith for our own ramming up if we find one more land. Oof, indeed. Oof, indeed. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Are we getting ramming up or are we getting Dryad is the question. Like, I'm definitely Zenith in here for x equals 3. I think we're ramming up because that guarantees Titan next turn. And I think I'm going to use the tracker. The tracker is just going to jump in front of the Thalia here. Is there room in the mana for a Castle Garrick? I just copied and pasted the list, so I'm not sure. It's possible that there is, yes. It's possible that there is. In a format like Legacy, something like... I mean, we're already playing Ancient Tombs. So I don't know how easy it is to actually activate Ramina... actually activate... What card did you say? Castle, yeah. So I don't know how easy it is to activate, and like Ancient Tombs are obviously a lot better because of the Chalice and stuff. But yeah. So this tracker is just going to be jumping under the bus here. I think that keeping my life total a little bit higher is definitely worth it. And of course, we don't want to chump with the ramming up because ramming up is my guaranteed Titan right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess that we want to get Heath. Or we want to fetch for Forest. And now we prime time. We have 5 lands, so we're going to probably use Wasteland plus, I guess, Valakut. We could bog, but we could also just bog next turn. This gives me Sombos. and next turn Titan just starts getting in there, and we just run away with the game. Also, I can start destroying my opponent's lands, which sounds fun. Knight of the Riley Quarry. So I think we're gonna Wasteland, then we're going to Wasteland, and then we're going to attack with Titan and exile other lands. Ooh, okay, so if we have a Dryad, we just win, so that's cool. Another Wasteland. Swing, swing, swing. Yes, we're gonna get field plus Bojuka Bog here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Bojuka Bog, Field of the Dead. So they take their free block, obviously, then they take the Knight of Autumn block, and they take the 6. We're still probably presenting very lethal next turn. So the Knight can probably grow to be, they can sack this, they can Wasteland themselves. That's going to be a 5/5. 6/6. So they can trade if they want to. By blowing up their own lands. But the Zombos still swing for a lot, and we still have even more Zombos next turn. They could have Maze of It, though. Maze of It is the only thing. That's some good old moto lag, though. Concession lag, which is the best lag. Well, these are the 2 cards why I stopped playing Maverick, so they're probably going to be pretty good here. The Titania also sounds incredible. So I probably want to cut these and cut these. Rhyming App sounds pretty good. Scavenging News sounds also very good. That's it. Maybe Tracker, we're gonna see. Feels like we're gonna out mid-range deck. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. That's kind of the idea. We are just like a big man. It's like big mana versus mid-range, right? Like the. So it's gonna be mostly a matter of how early can my opponent get some wastelands online. Once upon a time, it's pretty bad against Thalia. We probably can shave at prime time now that we're adding Titania. If you got all the chances, that Ancient Tomb also gets worse. Not necessarily, because we are still trying to cast our big spells, right? We're still trying to cast Primeval Titans, and Ancient Tombs helps a lot in terms of making sure you can cast your Primeval Titans. I'm definitely not going to Wasteland here, so I think the move is going to be to... Oh, shit. I feel like I have to Zenith, right? Just Zenith for Arbor. Because if my opponent like plays a Dryad or a Thalia or something, we're super screwed. So we have to try to keep up with them on mana, and then we can strive to play the Wasteland game. Well, that's a Mirror Crusader. Yep, that's a Mirror Crusader. 1, 2, 3. Uno. Wasteland. Blow up my opponent's wasteland. Go. It's a fucking mirror to say, that's what it is. How do we deal with this? It has protection from our entire deck. So, yeah. I guess we just race it with Oko. Like, just trying to gain a bunch of life, I guess. I don't really see other alternatives. Seen it for 1. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna Wasteland plus Decay to slow down the bleeding a little bit. And next turn we can probably Oko the Noble Hierarch, so this starts hitting a lot less powerful. Oops. You can also Decay the Hierarch. But because like this is a really quick clock. I guess that we can also get the Valakut and whatever the guy on human, the human killer. What's the name of the human killer? Plague Engineer, yeah. We don't play Mace, no. No Mace. Should I have Decay there? Maybe I should have Decay there. So this is basically like a Time Walk. Just like 3 mana gain 6. If we find the blue source, we can Udo, and Udo actually helps me win the race. I guess that they could have swords. Oh, fuck. Yep, the entire story of this game was how my opponent was on the play. Yeah, we just don't have enough. Like, this Crusader is just... it's just killing us too quickly, unfortunately. Actually, I should have probably decayed there, because now if my opponent attacks with both, I am forced to chump. Okay. Yeah, I think it might have been correct for them to attack with... Interesting, right? Like, if my opponent had attack with the knight there, they force a chump on the remnant, because otherwise it's just lethal, so... I mean, I'm just dying to the Crusader anyway. Like, I just cannot beat this. We can go Dryad, land, and gain 3, I guess. Yeah. That's like the only option, literally. And we have to top deck exactly Valakut. Yeah, that's what's up. 1, 2, 3, 4. They play the land, so they cannot wasteland me here because they tap their knight. So if we do draw Valakut, we should get there. Like, it's probably gonna name 2. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. That's even better than a Valakut, isn't it? That is so much better than a Valakut. Don't tell me that the last card... Okay, we cannot play around. So we're gonna name Giant here. We cannot play around my opponent's last card being a Source of Plowshares. So we're not gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Valakut plus Field. Valakut there. Valakut there. Is your last hand card Source of Plowshares, opponent? No, it is not. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I guess we don't attack with anything. Like, we're attacking for lethal next turn regardless, so... I'd rather leave all the dudes back to block. That's pretty hype. This is pretty hype. Chump. Oh, nothing like getting there on the exactly last possible turn. Nothing like getting there on the exactly last possible turn. Feels good, man. So I'm just gonna Zenith for another Dryad here. Valakut Bog. Valakut here, Valakut here, Valakut here, Valakut there. Yes. Yes. A yes. And a yes. State-based effects. So hot. State-based effects so hot. We can still kill my opponent. I'm just guaranteeing that I'm gonna kill them. We're just gonna play Foothills, replay it, trigger, replay it, trigger, replay it, trigger. This is more fun too. I know that it's lethal, but again, we were gonna play just 3 lands and I guess I forgot to update the record earlier. In there for the Super BM. I mean, I just want my opponent to know that they have literally no outs. Like, I want their hopes and dreams to be completely shattered. And by the way, that is why I don't play Maverick anymore. You just get got by so many silly things. Matsole. Mats is a very good like Furkle alone player, and he does a lot of brewing as well. I'm really like putting Matsole in the decks that he plays. I think wasting on turn 1 is good. Double Reclaimer, now that's an opener. Okay, I guess I will have to go get Dryad here. Double Reclaimer is pretty fucking scary. I just hope that we don't get comboed out now. I was expecting to use that Zenith to go get Bull Rat's Stronghold. It's pretty hot. Okay, we can Titan next turn, so that's pretty sweet. So I think he's playing some like form of value deck of sorts. Maybe with Dryad, maybe without Dryad. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Titan's still gonna be pretty good. So we're gonna field plus Wasteland here. Yeah. Now, why do we want to bog them just yet? We don't need to bog them yet. We can bog them next turn. We don't gain anything by bogging them here. And thank you there for the follow. I missed your name. Cosmic Dimension. Thank you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead on Once Upon a Time, because if we find the Dryad, this is just GG's. It's another prime time. I guess I'll take it. Gonna swing. I guess we can waste first. Swing. Without the Sambos for now. And we're gonna bog plus field. Nice. Okay, so we probably want Okos. We probably want Trackers. We definitely want Titanias. We definitely want Raminap and Scuzerino. And maybe Braskas. Chalices are not very good. Decays are good. Treasure chests are getting MH1 cards. Finally. Jeez. The chests are now the stonks. Yeah. Oh, really? Did like the price of MH1 cards finally go down now? Let's see. They did. Finally. 25 bucks for an Ice Fang Quaddle was just not reasonable. All of our cards are too good. Just don't know what to cut. Same to see how much time to GL second advantage is pure speculation. Yeah, of course. The prices of chests just went up. 222, yeah. that's really funny. How just quickly everything just goes just like that, you know? It's pretty funny. Let me just cut the Vraskas. I'm pretty sure that we do want Vraska in a matchup like this, but I legit just don't know what to cut. Keep Ren affordable? Yeah, it's only 80 tickets now. Pretty affordable. Once upon a time. Maybe a Raminap, or either Raminap or Ancient Tomb, I think. I guess Field is also defensible. Sure, I guess Raminap might be important in this matchup. Zenith for Arbor, pass the turn. We can turn to Oko, nothing to scoff at. Satyr Wave. Ooh! Is he playing Hogak? Because that's pretty hot. Alright. Alright, Matt. I guess that's how you do it. It was the hot Gaak indeed. So I'm trying to set up my defenses first, and next turn I'm going to just Oko the Gaak, I think. The Gaak is back. Yeah, we're getting Gaaked, alright. This card is so fucking stupid. What were they thinking? Like, for real? Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Hex Drinker. Poggers. Okay, we're gonna Oko the Gaak, I think. Because we're just dying to it, so I'd rather not die to it. Thank you for the follow, Tarmo Goofy. That's a funny name. This is the block, right? Like, of course I want Oko to survive, so that part is easy. Yeah, this is the block. Sejiri step. Sure. So, play tracker, land, fetch, land, make the food into a 3/3, say go. So they're gonna be able to level up the Hexbreaker here if they want. So we can't protect Oko, unfortunately. So I guess that the best thing that we can do is we can trade our tracker for the Reclaimer. Or I guess we can trade the Hexdrinker for the tracker. That seems better. Yeah, I think we have to kill the Hexdrinker there. Not a bad draw. I always we draw first. Shit. We play value. Player Raminap, say go. They use the ball already, so I guess they need to draw the Raminap this turn. They have field. Okay. So I think I do trade. They can potentially recast the Gaak, but if they do spend their entire turn recasting the Gaak, that means that that my Titan is probably going to be good to go. They can't waste me because they already played their field for turn. Don't like trading. I think that I'm interested in making my opponent use their mana for stuff. Because if my opponent uses their mana, that means that my prime time is going to be good to go. Pog. I name Giant here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Field plus Wasteland probably. Get Sombos. Next turn, if we Udo, we probably just win. What's it enabling? It's just enabling an 8/8 trample for free. I think that's the only thing that it's really enabling. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna game 4. This forces the Reclaimer activation. They don't have a bug anymore because they used it. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Attack, we're gonna get field plus bog. Blue, one green. Udo, yeah, this should be just game over. Blue, green, blue, green. Udo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Titania next turn. Poggers. Yeah, Squeeze. So like my point was I want my opponent to use their mana. And like I don't care about the 8-8. The 8-8 is not doing anything. That was my point. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. That's actually a lie. Never mind. I'm sorry, opponent. We just Dryad and then kill them. Yeah. My opponent is definitely onto something. I like what I saw over there. I like what I saw over there. Oh, how the turns have tabled indeed. Funny how we're doing better with the Titan deck except than with the tier 1 deck, right? That was fun. That was fun. This deck is... Maybe this deck is something? Is this deck something? Was the previous Pirate tier 1 deck? Yeah, it's called For Color Alone. It has been a tier deck in Legacy for years now. YOLO. Tracker does seem better than Dryad here. Right, let's see what we're up against. All right, some kind of control deck of sorts. so I think I have to... We attack here, and I'm gonna play the Cavern this turn. Naming human. And then next turn we can Tracker plus Fetch Land on the same turn. You don't see it matching leagues? Forkle alone? Yeah. It's been around for a really long time. This is gonna be like Sylvan Library. Yep, that's exactly what it is. All right, so we really don't want to see something like, ooh, crap. No, I think I have to Tracker here. Gives my opponent exactly one turn to do something busted. To like one Sylvan Library use. Hello, Hout, it's me, Chief. Hey, Chief. Whose hat? It's probably gonna be a no-call decay. Okay. So now we're probably gonna decay this library here. Unless we draw a Titan. Drawing Titan would be great. Great. That is technically a Titan, I guess. No more library for you. I'm gonna crack a clue end step. Teferi, it doesn't matter. Oh wow, opponent, come on. Why would you do that? Now they don't draw a card? Yikers. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. 3 mana gain 1, you say? Yep. 3 mana gain 1. Cracking clues to gain life. Pog. Look, we can decay that. They almost forgot to activate, that was funny. Okay, so... Oh, we can get back Uro? Let me think. So I'm still trying to play around Force of Will, so I'm not sure yet if I want to... That's what I was going to say. Once Tracker this, this, and this done. They have another Force? Okay. Sure. Yeah, we can't use Cavern, unfortunately. Right, 0 cards in hand for opponents. Drowning the Lock, really. Okay. Decay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I have to do this now because of force. They don't even want to see it. Just don't want to see it. Tracker was incredible that game. Do we want Trinisphere in this matchup? I feel like we don't want Mox Diamond. We probably don't want Raminap. Decay sounds amazing. We probably do want Rex Sage. Don't want Engineers, although they're good at killing snakes. We do want Bog. Bayou. Cavern is great. Oh, Wasteland. We can cut a couple of Wastelands. Once Upon, Ooze, Decay, Dryad is good, Tracker is great. Shit, our entire deck is great. Yeah, I think Chalice is kind of medium. Gotta love it, don't you? Okay, so this is when things become interesting. I think that what we want to do is we want to run the Chalice first and see what my opponent does. Because they could be banking on back to basics over there. So it would be great to not get caught by that, you know? Okay, Decay my Chalice is fine. Now we're going to jam the Tracker. If they want to counter here, that's good, that's fine. They can't drown, notably, which they did show me. Okay. Hey Sam, how's it going? Playing some Legacy. I kind of like this Titan deck. It's better than I was expecting. Definitely a lot better than I was expecting. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Titania here. when my opponent cannot force me and when they cannot use the other card, draw on the lock, stop me. I think I want to test some Legacy, but I don't know what to try. There's a lot of things to try out. I started today with 4-color Loam. It didn't go too well, and then I've been playing this Titan deck, which is actually pretty nice. It's a lot better than I was expecting. And the nice thing about this, like my opponent they source here, and I can just protect the Titania real quick. Are they gonna 2-for-1 themselves here? Sounds like the plan. Trophy, okay. The ability still triggers, so we do get our land anyway. I mean, back to basics it's kind of a big deal, but that's pretty much the only thing that matters at this point. I guess I'd rather bog at this point. Ukinyu. Is this the first day with this deck? Yes, it is. They should have Trophy the Caracas first. Yeah, that would have probably been a good move. Create food. Newly controlled. This one is not. Yeah, okay. I think I kind of like making it 5-5, making it 3-3 here. Getting in there. Sure. I'll do this. Okay, so I traded with my opponent's card. Again, it's kind of back to basics or bust at this point. That seems like a desperation brainstorm. And I didn't back to basics me, so that should be game. Dead of Winter, you got it. You got it. It's pretty good. That is. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna lead with this. What is Braska for in this deck? 2 words for you. Value. I guess I'm gonna make it food now. I could have swung for 3 with the clue, but like those clue represent cards. Oh, also I forgot to fetch when my opponent killed the tracker. That was bad. Sevin's Reclamation. Yuck. Okay. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Can I make a special stream playing the drums? I've thought about it, but honestly, I don't know. It feels like something that would be a lot of work, and just for a one-time thing, it doesn't really make sense. And honestly, most of the people that watch my stream might probably not really care about it. So I'm not I don't really feel it, unfortunately. All right, so 4-1 with this list. No sé cómo se dice bater en inglés, por eso te puedes tornar. Está perfecto, Erling, gracias. But yeah, 4-1 with this deck. That was a lot better than I expected. This might just be worth exploring. No, I'm not gonna have time to play another one today because I have to go teach a lesson, but I will be back with this deck. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the streamer early access event, so I'm gonna be playing probably drafts and maybe standard, but I will mostly be doing draft or sealed. But I am very pleasantly surprised by this deck. I was very pleasantly surprised by it. So I will be probably... The mana base seems like the shakiest thing. It feels like back to basics is probably something that we have to worry about. So we probably need maybe like one basic swamp in there at least to have us an out so we can draw the case. But besides that, maybe over one of the wastelands. But besides that, the deck felt pretty good, to be honest. Like, those caverns were super good. Tracker was like a house. Like, throughout the entire league, Tracker was just a house. Raminap was very real, too. And Uro was kind of absurd. I heard Mox Diamond sucks in this deck. It wasn't incredible, but it also wasn't awful either. So maybe we can cut the Mox Diamonds. The Ancient Tombs were great. This was the best line in the deck by a lot. So I think like we kind of have to... Like, four Ancient Tombs kind of felt like a must. The Mox Diamond could be in the chopping block. Again, like the idea is to try to make sure that we have turn 1 Chalice a little bit more consistently, just like any Stompy deck, you know? Yeah, I didn't enjoy it much. I mean, but because it's not so great, that's why we're only playing 2, right? Instead of playing 4. Like a lot of Mox Diamond decks just like play the full 4. But yeah, can I link the most recent Amulet card list? Yeah, give me a second. I mean, it's honestly like it's the one that I played last weekend in the event. I've been very happy with that list. Thank you for the follow, Repsol. Is that like the Repsol, like the gas company? There are some... Repsol it's a brand of like a gas station in Argentina. Did I play the latest Matt Dale Samuel list? Yes, I did. I played it yesterday. You can check it out on YouTube. Okay, so as far as sideboard goes, Vraska was the worst sideboard card, I think. Mostly because we are so good against the decks that Vraska is good against that it felt a little bit unnecessary. So this would be like my first cut. Trinisphere overperformed whenever we wanted it, so I could see adding another copy. Either Trinisphere or we could test a Thorn. T-H-O-R. There we go. Maybe Thorn of Amethyst. Something like this. I did feel like we were a little bit soft to combo, so trying to play, you know, bring a couple of cards that are good against combo might be a good move. Vraska is not a legacy card. It could be in some decks. Like it's a, I mean, repeatable Abrupt Decay effect that draws cards is nothing to scoff at, right? Like we're playing 4 Abrupt Decays here. It's not a coincidence. Repeatable abrupt decay is definitely a very real threat. But like we are just very good against the decks that Vraska is good against anyway. Maybe another Plague Engineer. Like we didn't play against something like Elves, but I could see that we just cannot beat Elves without Plague Engineer. Although I guess that Trinisphere and Thorn are I guess Thorn is not very good against Elves. Trinisphere is, but Thorn probably not very much. Answers to Back to Basics, Sage for the case, and kind of that's it. Is that enough? Like I'm super freaked out by that card. I would keep to play. Yeah, I'm considering adding a third copy. That's what I'm thinking, Aaron. Is the Carnbold list the good one? Is the one that I like better. Which is this one. I haven't changed it in a while because I've been happy with it. That's the one that I wrote the Cyber Guide with. Yeah, this is probably where we're gonna be starting like the next time that I play the deck. The Caracas in the side was very good. I liked the Caracas did a lot of work. There's a new guide, yeah. Where have you been, Sam? Come on. A third seems fine, but not optimal. I mean, how many matches with this deck have you played, Aaron? I don't know if it's optimal. I've only played a league with this deck. It felt a lot better than I thought it was gonna feel. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching in YouTube. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.